That's what we're all doing, really. We're all skating the line of, are we actually Christian gospel singers, or are we singing about love and romance? Okay, so here's what I'm really excited about. I think I might actually be going to an area where I can actually learn spells. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be just fantastic. Okay, so over here, take 10 minutes sliding over here, and then off to Liurnia. Anything else I want to do here? Why are these so weird? What are the deals here? Are these like, what are these pointing me toward? And why is there none between here and here? How does this work? I'm going to the arcane lands of Liurnia. Oh, when I close my eyes, Liurnia of the Lakes. What spells do I have? Glintstone, Pebble, Stars, and Arc. Tell me to go this way? Alright. See where we're going. This horse rules. It's got kind of like an ox-like character to it, doesn't you think? With the horns? I'm glad they gave it to you so early. Oh, when I close my eyes. The guy's got pipes on him. Damn. These games, man. A million new items. Improve Sacred Flower. Oh, ooh, I've been looking forward to this. My first one. Now I can heal more than 45%. 16 hours in, actually.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
I can now my healing flask can use more than 40% of my health.
I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to
Good morning,
share
Kyle.
knowledge.
Or evening, if you're in Europe. Donate 10 runes, sure.
Well, bless
Do I have
you,
10 runes?
Bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're
I wouldn't have guessed that
interested,
as Topes.
I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Low self-esteem sorcerer.
Apologies,
That's funny.
friend.
I mean, I got some stuff for you. Yeah,
Your
10 runes is
match for your
fine.
Generosity. All right.
6-hour
I
time
can
difference?
tell you what I know about this place.
So you're in Western Europe then, I guess.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm...
Guy's a yapper. Oh, in Germany?
a fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have
This
been
guy
Russian
is having a
influence.
rough life.
But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I
Graven.
still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious
Graven.
Selen would never do such things.
Yeah, no one with feet that sexy
Why
could ever
not
do anything
find
wrong.
yourself a glintstone key?
What?
Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a Glintstone.
Oh my god, this guy.
Merely a hint of talent.
Did his mother not love him?
But still, my place is at the academy.
No, you played the whole game. It's not gonna be just fine. It's I know I don't deserve it, but if you could do something nice for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Glintstone key. Without one, you can't pass through the academy.
No, I don't remember that one.
Never reach the Erdtree cap.
Glintstone Pebble, Glintstone Arc, and Starlight. Create starlight to illuminate surroundings. I love it. I'm surprised I can afford that, actually. Nope. Not ringing a bell. Today I imposed the ultimate betrayal on my cat. It's supposed to be kind of rainy and overcast today, so she's behind on her like flea medicine, which is a substantial drop of liquid on the back of her neck. So she's like, "Hi," hanging on the table, wanting to get some snacks or whatever she wants, and then I put her basically in like a mild headlock, and then drop this liquid on the back of her neck. And I can never really tell whether she's just so bummed out by having wet liquid in the back of her neck, or whether it actually kind of tires her out. But she always kind of just like sleeps the day away after. That's pretty tanky. Oh, he dodged that one. Damn, that guy's a hat. That was like 2/3 of my mana bar. Oh shit. Forgot. Hit me with the skeleton move. Yeah. She couldn't believe it. She's like, "We're doing so well lately. How could you drop this liquid on my neck?" And you see what happens to her? She's like, "Oh. Oh." And then she runs away, and then from across the room she looks at me and she kind of blinks her eyes and be like, I know you're not trying to hurt me. We're good, right? We're good, right? And then she's like, I can't reach it. And she's like, "I'm just gonna lie down for a little bit. It's no big deal." Oh god, oh, this sucks. Oh. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna lie down in the chair for a little while. It's just, oh. He hates it. Understandably. Imagine being a cat. You gotta put it in the back of her neck, or otherwise she licks it. And then she's got this big wet patch on her neck from like her trying to get it off. And then she's ingesting the medicine. That's kind of stressful. Ooh. But I think it does tire her out a little bit. So I got my first flask upgrade in terms of the potency of it. It's good. And it seems like the golden seeds. I wonder if the next upgrade is going to need 3 of them. Because it was 1, and then I think it was 1 again. I think. And now the next upgrade, which was either the second or third upgrade, cost 2 golden seeds. So I wonder how that's going to like linearly scale up. Eventually that costs 3. Oof. These guys are way squishier. I like that. I wonder if I can use my R2 strike to take out those little dudes. I doubt. Does that work? Okay, good. Regardless of the damage, it still works. Okay, it's convenient. Academy Stroll and a Warming Stone. Where are these things? Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. Oh, true, yeah. The spin attack costs precious mana. So I suppose I can give this to Kellen or Selen, whatever her name is. Where did this come from? I got this from killing like a larva or something. Take the scroll to Selen. Okay. So I got this. Glintstone Pebble Ash of War, which I could put technically on the rapier. The Rogier's rapier. And then Rancor Call. It requires faith as well. Interesting. But charging enhances potency. What's going on, Blueston? How you doing, pal? Can I charge my other spells, or only some spells charged? I had never even really remembered like trying out holding R1. I need a dude to shoot at. If I could have been charging my pebble, I think that would have been kind of like been a bit instructive. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. This is quite a game, man. Did I beat any bosses? No. No, I just been running around collecting berries and hiding from anyone who frightens me. You know how it is. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm dead. Am I dead? Me and the horsey both died. Rip. I'm trying to do a pacifist. I'm trying to do a pacifist run. And I'm not trying to stir. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers here. You know? I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. That thwack is really funny. Alright. Let's get down to our war here. 700 souls, that's not nothing. That's not nothing, you know? Wait, is it good? It's back up top, I guess. Alright. That's another thing to consider. A lot of times I'll just like, especially when Gostock was slurping up my excess souls, I would just use my golden runes to like make sure I hit the next level break. But another good thing to keep the consumables for is there they are. Okay, is buying items. You're like, oh, this is the last time I'm gonna be at this place. Black. Take that. Who's Khalid? Yeah, I just spent like the entire afternoon yesterday in Stormvale Castle. Took forever. Absolutely forever. Okay, so let's go back to see Selen. He's where? Up here? Here. Hey, Mama.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Take a look at those toes. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Long time no speak.
Ah, is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well.
Yeah, I was
This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely
being sarcastic.
familiar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into.
I played for like 9.5 hours yesterday.
Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Did I beat that other jail boss? I beat the first one. I beat the first one that's around here. That was kind of like Slave Knight Gael. And then I beat the... Can I remember the name? Obelisk Knight? Cypress Knight? Cynosure Knight? Crucible Knight. There it is. Okay, this one I don't have. Yeah. Okay, so I've got all these. The Crucible Knight was 2 days ago at the end, yeah. Swift Glintstone Shard. I don't have this, right? And then I need 2,000 for this. And I've got the rest of these. So I need 2,600. Okay. How much do I need? 2,000. How much do I have? 944. Okay. I'll be back, lady. Hold on to that for me. I don't think I've sold anything. I haven't sold anything except for duplicates. I like to have my arsenal. I still haven't been able to. I still haven't been able to use that Godric Remembrance for runes yet. So what's my plan as of now? I understand this is the area, either from some people in chat, but also like just from some of the lore, that this next area is like one that's like pretty magic focused. So I sort of owe it to myself to, you know, expand beyond Glintstone Pebble spam. It's been a while. By the time I fought Godric, like I had to finish him with my short sword for like the last 10 to 15% because I was just running out of gas. My all gas no brakes playstyle. Like he has so much health that I had to run at him with a two-handed short sword, kamikaze style. So I'm gonna run around here today. Okay, see you, pal. Hope the Minecraft stuff's going well. Oh, when I close my eyes, I feel it. $122. What are you guys doing? Don't hit the post. There you go. Sneak that around. Hey. These guys look sort of ill, don't they? If you look on the map in the section you haven't found yet, there's a little obelisk symbol. Duly noted. So head there, you're saying. I should hit the guy with the spinning slash. Or the R2 thwack. Oh, I forgot to heal. I forgot to improve my flats too. Ah! I feel like that. Punk. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook? Yeah, this is the place for me. I feel like I'm going to like that northern part in Skyrim where the Wizards Academy is. That's so fun. I love that. Been glitch hunting in DS1 currently. Like trying to find new glitches no one's ever found before. Hey man, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so I want to bear north. This guy wants it. He's gonna get it. You want some of this? Oh my god, it's so funny. Break into one of those tents? Ow. This one looks break-inable. Ah. Smoldering butterfly. Okay, this is something, again, I keep saying this, but like, the whole crafting world, the whole Yoshi's crafting world, nothing's happening here, man. I've made some raisins. That's about it. Do you like my spinning staff for 1 damage per tick? I used an Ashes of War to put that on. That's my new playstyle. 1 damage ticks. Love it. Hey. Oh yeah. Give me the golden runes. Okay, so this way, obelisk. Can I see it? I can fix him. Can I see it? Thing here. Okay, progress. The tumbleweeds are really doing it for me, man. Marking the map. What am I, a cartographer? What am I, Lewis and Clark? Forget about it. Memorize spell. Let's take off the stars and let's try the Glintstone shard. Do I have 2,000 yet? How do I find out when I press start? Okay. So let's kill a couple more guys and then go get the Glintstone shard spell. Oh, this guy again. Hey, buddy. Can you play me a tune?
You're new around here. Surprised you found me.
Oh, this is a different guy.
Nook. No matter, no matter.
He looks kind of the same as the other one.
Anyone else's? Why don't you take a look at my wares?
Wares.
Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands.
It's a good
on
voice.
them, eh?
It's got like it's got a real texture to it. Lantern attached to waste to illuminate surroundings. That is the Bloodborne classic. Smithing stone. Magic Warriors Cookbook, don't care. S-Stock, I'm not playing Dark Souls 3. Astrologer Staff, I own. Arrow, Bolt, Kite Shield, Astrologer Hood. Alright, I got all this stuff already. I've like got this already. So this is the only thing I'd maybe get, but I don't really give a shit. Maybe someday for this. I got a torch, I got a spell, we're doing good. Well, Kyle. We all find our challenges in life. We all find our challenges in life the way we want to, you know? For some people it's day drinking. For some people it's weed smoke. there's a lot of ways we try to handicap ourselves. Who's this guy? I don't like fighting on the horse. It's too imprecise. I killed the first Santa looking merchant in my first playthrough. I felt so bad I made a new character. Yeah, I know what that's like. When I was a kid, I used to like be quasi-religious on obsessing in RPGs or games like that, how my first few hours went. I'd be like, if I don't get a crit on my first attack, the whole playthrough has got bad karma and I'm gonna restart it. Or like, I mean, thank God I didn't play that many Pokemon games. I played a couple, but like, I've heard of people like restarting a Pokemon game like hundreds of times to like start with a shiny, all those things. I used to be kind of like that. I'm like, oh man, this character's not looking good. Like this, whatever this like random RNG thing is, it didn't work out for me at the beginning. Okay, let's try my new spell. What's the mana count between these two? In equipment. Oops. What are my spells? What do I go to? Status? How do I do that? Inventory? I have to go to my spells like this? Ghetto. Glintstone Pebble is FP7. This is FP5. Alright, pretty roughly similar. But this is probably higher DPS. Where are we going? This way? We're almost there. I've got like a half-built shed in my yard. So it's like the foundation and like the framing walls are up, but like the other stuff isn't finished, like all like the composite board pieces on the shed. And so there's like a bunch of lumber inside there. And like there's a couple of chipmunks in my area. One that's like dug through the insulation into my basement, and one who is like pretty clearly stashing seeds among all those 2x4s. I can't wait to see what's going on in there. Because whenever I go out in the yard by like this backyard part, by where the birdhouse is, that chipmunk, he just runs along all these like 2x4s and it disappears in the back. So I can't imagine how many seeds are in there. Just chilling. Knocking that guy to the air was pretty fun. Get wrecked, losers. I mean... yeah, it's true, Kyle. Should probably upgrade to a new staff. You're like attributing a level of intentionality to what I'm doing here that I don't have. When that happens, it happens. But like, I don't know this game, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna like pass by stuff to go to other stuff for like metagame optimizations. I'm just stumbling around, and however it goes, it goes. It's all doable. Like, you can't possibly do this unless you go here and skip ahead to find this particular spell. I just don't buy that. I don't think it's the case. Whenever I stumble into one, I'll get it. But like, I've said this a million times, but like, there's very few things that kind of like ruin your enjoyment of a game rather than like trying to read ahead to find out the best ways to do it. Like, discovery and like novelty are like the keys to actually enjoying a game that you haven't played before. Yeah, exactly. Those things are really important. Again, I've said this a million times before as well, but I learned that when I was playing a game called Suikoden 2. Suikoden 2 is a PlayStation 1 RPG where there's 108 recruitable characters. And I was playing it for the first time, and I was following a guide of like, you have to go back here to make sure you get this guy before this point, and go here, and then backtrack to this point. And then like 15 hours in, I just stopped playing. I didn't give a shit. That was like a very instructive experience of like, oh, when you're first trying a new game, like, yeah, like, a lot of what people say for FromSoft games is finish the game and then start Googling stuff. You know what I mean? But to do that in your first playthrough, like, this is all manageable. Whenever someone's like, here's a new strategy, here's what you should do to beat this boss, to me, it's like, I could play a lot better. I can get through this boss without like that many changes to what I'm doing. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, that should be 2,000. Okay, that should be 2,000 souls now. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, I'm out of here. Man, it's a Dark Souls 2 ass homing missile. All right, so let's go back to Kellen or Selen. I'm too used to watching Korean League of Legends. Thinking the name is Kellen when it's actually Selen. Kellen is the support player for Damwon. Does Kellen play for Damwon right now? I don't remember. Who does Kellen play for? I think it's Damwon. I think it's Aiming and Kellen. Anyway, here we go. Something similar happened to a friend of mine playing Monster Hunter World. He followed a guide, made a meta damage build, speedran the game, and gave up because there was no fun. In this game, there are runes. 108 characters is stressful, but a lot of them I think is really cool because that's one of the games where like kind of similar to Breath of Fire games, Trevor. Like a lot, like probably a fifth or a tenth of those characters are ones that you don't actually use in your party. They're like ones who's like join your base. You know what I mean? Like it adds on like some new area or like new shop or something like that to your base, kind of like the Fairy Village in Breath of Fire 3. Man, I love that stuff so much. Those are like some of my favorite things in video games. Are like in an RPG when you have like a customizable, optimal, like optional sort of like NPC base. Oh my god, I love those things. So a lot of them are like, this is a washerwoman, this is a fisherman, this is like a gambler. Yeah, I'm actually really liking Triangle Strategy. I haven't played it since I've been back. But I was playing it in the evenings before I left.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
Big fan of that game. Battles are tough. No, I'm like I don't know. I would estimate I'm probably a third of the way through it, 40% of the way through it. My guys are like level 15 to 17 roughly. Maybe a bit higher. Kind of in that range. I'm not sure how different the story is when you played it, but the Northern Kingdom Esfrost had taken over the Middle Kingdom. I did the ship battle. Yeah, that was the last one I did. That's near the end of the game? No. I would be astonished if that's the case. The game's short. If that's true, the game is way shorter than I thought. Anyway, that battle is cheesy because it's so hard. But there's like behavioral things of like people not getting off the ship. And like, I basically lost 2/3 of my party members, and the last 4 or 5 people beat the last 5 people. Like basically through like exploiting their behavior, because their behavior is not intuitive. Like they could have just wiped me off the map if they played normally, but there's weird behavioral things they do. Like they rarely, like the one of the 2 boss characters who's left, the boy, like he barely attacks. Okay, we got all the spells here.
Your appetite for you make me proud. To have grown
Thank you.
legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Kyle, you said you played Monster Hunter World for 900 plus hours. What do you think of that game? It's so popular. That's like Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise and all those games are like the reason Capcom is so successful as a company. I think especially in Japan. When I was in Japan, going to certain places that were... There's a place called Parco in, I think, Shibuya or Shinjuku. I think it was in Shibuya. That's like, had a lot of like branded video game merchandise place. And the Capcom store, like Monster Hunter was like 50% of the merchandise in the entire store, I think. I was looking for a Breath of Fire figurine or something. It's pretty cool. What am I doing? Memorize spell. Okay, cool. I'm interested also in Glintstone. So that's interesting. That Rancor call spell, to give me some sort of summon, is not that bad an idea. But it means I might have to kind of like slip a little faith into my build. We'll figure it out later. Okay, back to where I was going. There's a lot of options here, man. Oh, wow. This is the whole zone, eh? Holy cow. This is a big game. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll keep playing Triangle Strategy more. Right now, I'm kind of like, especially after being in Japan and so many things that I like watching that are like originally Japanese, there's a lot of shows and a lot of things that I either want to revisit or watch for the first time. Like I started watching Neon Genesis Evangelion again. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th time watching the series. So I've been starting to watch that again. I watched the first 4 over the last 2 nights. I love it so much. That is such a good series. Oh, stop it. One thing that's really been striking me about watching Evangelion is one, I really want to look into how the ways that it's a companion piece to Xenogears, which is like one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game. But something I find really striking about it is how good their use of like, how good their sound design is. There's so many sequences. Basically, like Tokyo is like constantly under fire and like worried about invasion from the angels. This spell smacks people. So funny. So there's a lot of moments where like there's either just crickets or there's just total silence, kind of like show in the show how they're just in this like waiting phase, waiting for like the next angel attack. And one thing they do really, really well is use like sound design of like industrial stuff. It'll be totally silent, and then there's like cranes or like construction things going on, and it really, really, really like sets the scene and like the feel of the show so well. Evangelion, I'm a huge fan of. There's actually interesting parallels between like how Evangelion affected anime with the ways that like classic era Hollywood did the same thing. Like it's a classic sort of mech anime tale, but the thing that was sort of the twist on it, besides the like huge scope and ambition of it, was also the way that they like reflecting the creators' unhappiness and depression. They make the main character not only sort of like the person who needs to do all these things, but he's also like having a really, really hard time psychologically. And so there's adds this extra element to it of like, not only is he sort of like the champion of the world or Tokyo, but he also is having a really bad time of it, being kind of bullied by his father, and like he needs support that he's not getting. And that's actually in some ways similar to like the way that some things, like something like Citizen Kane, or a lot of like the like European art movies of like the 50s started to be like, here's your basic stories and here's the way that we make Hollywood movies, but we're starting to kind of like insert ourselves into it a little bit. Those are some of the reasons that Orson Welles with Citizen Kane became like what's largely considered, maybe not anymore, it's probably more Godfather and things like that now, or like people are gonna start saying fucking Shawshank Redemption or something. But for a long time, like 50 years, when they did like those Sight and Sound Critics poll, Citizen Kane was always like still ranked #1 in the greatest movies ever. And those are some of the reasons why. Is he took the kind of Hollywood system and turned into something so big and ambitious that also was kind of about himself. So, which is like, you know, besides the egotism involved, also like there's a certain amount of artistry to that, because it was more of like a conveyor belt like system. So there is something to that in Evangelion. And what's interesting about Evangelion will be lost on Death and Place of Runes. What's interesting about Evangelion as well is like how big it is in the country still. Like, I'll see things on Twitter, I'll see people, that show came out in like 96. The movies came out from like 2006 until like 2020 or whatever it is, 2021, whatever the last one was. But those movies, that show is old. Like, that's like almost 30 years old now. But like, you still see like anime figurines of like Rei and like Shinji and like Eva 01 and stuff like that, like in a lot of stores that are like kind of geek collectible stores. And you'll see like motorcycles like in the colors of like Rei's ship, or like Rei's suit, or Rei's Eva. That's pretty interesting. It's also like a huge chunk of like the best-selling movies in history are like the 4-part like redux basically of Evangelion in 4 feature movies. I watched it. It's really interesting. It actually reminds me of Final Fantasy Rebirth in some ways. Like the way they change things to like update it and sort of make things more vague or less vague depending on the circumstance. I think they did, like, it's really interesting. There's something, I don't know if there's something quintessentially Japanese about it, but both the remake of FF7 and the redos, basically, of Evangelion show the ways that, like, you can really change the story, but still have the thing feel really recognizable. They remind me of each other. Basically, the first Evangelion movie, so there's 26 episodes of the show, and there's 4 movies. So it's like, what, roughly 6 episodes per movie. And the first one is like unrecognizable. It's totally recognizable. It's basically exactly the same, just with higher production value. Whereas by the 3rd and especially 4th movie, it's like so completely different. It's unbelievable. Little goblins. Yeah, exactly. Something I'm really interested in that I want to look into, like from when I play Xenogears again, is also like I kind of just thought Xenogears in many ways was like just basically like a ripoff plot-wise of what Evangelion is. But from like some things I read, the timeline is such that they like basically came out around the exact same time. So there's no way they could have known what they were doing. I want to look into it more. Because those two things are so similar, not only in their scope and feel, but also their like basically development history, that it's so right up my alley, it's unbelievable. Okay, how hard is this thing gonna whoop my ass? This jail. Is this gonna be as hard as the other ones? It's early in the day, I could use a little warm up. Find whenever you dig into who ripped off who, you find there's a 60s comic or something that's strikingly similar. They're so similar, like mech stories with like quasi-religious tones, and then their ambition levels in both the game and the show were so big that basically the studio pulled the money plug in the last quarter of it, so they had to finish in like a sloppy, weird, super abstract way. Yeah, everything copies everything. Good morning, Kai. Let's find out who's in here and how hard they're gonna wreck me. Yeah. Same difference. Alright, who's next? Adan Thief of Fire? Hey, buddy. Okay, this is the guy I need the stars for, I think. Oh, that hurt. This is more of a duel. Okay, I need the... I don't have the right spells for this. We'll see. The stars are like really the only way you can fight these guys without trying to counterattack constantly. Ow. That's so annoying. He's not that durable though. Okay, it's embarrassing. Fine. Give me pussy. I think the shard's a bit better. It does more damage, but it also costs more. I think it's 12 versus 7. Oh, come on. This is so annoying. How did he dodge that? Oh my god. So stupid. Schmog? Yo. I can't hit this guy. He's in mid-swing. He's still dodging. This is so stupid. Oh my god. How could I ever do multiplayer? Yo, this is ridiculous. I'm out of gas. Wrong spell. This is so dumb. Spells are so bad against stuff like this. Alright. So dumb. I could use my sword, I guess. But a lot of times when you're fighting the kind of like huntery duels like this, it's like not fun. They just roll through everything you do. Seems like the sort of sorcery, I mean, there's ways around it and there's certain spells that are around it, but it seems like the sorcery-ish ways of playing are like for fighting huge monsters. You gotta cheese them with Glintstone. You gotta cheese them with the stars. They're all homing. But yeah, this one that I have now is like the proper one. Alright, how do I get there? You basically have to cheese them from range with the one where they roll when you fire it, and then the 3 home in on them afterwards. I mean, yeah, you could technically... You can technically, like, have perfect reactions, but like... You either have to hit them when they're casting a spell, or you roll. If you roll their attack, and then try to hit them, they still have time to like recover and roll afterwards. They just dodge everything. But these kind of guys, you just like giga cheese with Glintstone shards. See? Now this one they roll when they fire, and they can't figure it out. This guy is not like chasing me the same way the other guys did. It makes it a little easier. Roll through that one. God damn it. Big mistake, pal. Cast a spell, see what happens. Do your death comment. Uh-oh. Got a little cocky. I was sitting here grinning to myself, shooting my stupid cheesy moves. Without healing. And he gave me the classic leaping strike. Some of the like the big dog channeled spells are fun too, I think. The only one I have right now is the barrage, the crystal barrage, which is whatever, but I'm looking forward to getting some other ones. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you play the game on easy. Maybe the game is easy and there's only a hard mode. I've been really enjoying the debate. I've been enjoying like people saying that like you should be able to have a game be easy if you have a disability. For example, having a 2-year-old child counts as a disability for the game. That I find really enjoyable. Just all the ways that people like, oh, like they're not wrong. It's just really funny. I've never seen that move before. Having an unpause, like in an unpausable game, having a 2-year-old is a disability. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm over here cheesing. Oh, move! I'm gonna die. Oh! I'm running. I'm fleeing. Oh, big mistake, pal. He's summoning the black materia. I keep healing, see what happens. Whoa! Oh, cast your spell. Big mistake, pal. High skill. How long have I been playing Elden Ring? My save file is like 17 hours at this point. It's also my first playthrough. Flame of the Fell God. That's a good way of putting it, Trevor. That's a really good way of putting it. I like that a lot. Okay, so do I now actually have a spell that I can use against those stupid guys who ruined my life yesterday? Summons Raging... Oh, it's an incantation. Oh, 41 Faith incantation. Lame. Summons Raging Fireball that explodes and sets the area ablaze. That's the one he used on me. That's kind of cool. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, that was a lot easier than the stupid Crucible Knight. So where am I going next? Let's go to the west here. Oh, that's east. Never mind. Let's put a pin in that. I thought that tweet I sent you yesterday, I thought was like such a good way of putting it. It was so sassy. All these ways of playing the game is actually easy mode. Maybe the game's easy and you're just trying to make it hard for no reason because you're weird. I like that. That girl put the smack down. I'm just finding the entire thing so funny. But it does show the way that, like, it's so funny. I thought the way she worded that was so good. It also just shows how, like, influential the game is. You know what I mean? What's happening here? It also shows how influential the game is. You know what I mean? Elden Ring is kind of like the introductory Souls-like game for a lot of people who then go back to play other games. Like, this game sucks. I hate how bad it is. And everyone's like, ah, way to learn how the Souls game works. But, like, just generally speaking, this game is way more approachable. And, like, it's a very smart game for them to put. Like, by the end of this, am I going to like it more than Bloodborne or Sekiro? Probably in some ways yes, in some ways no. Sometimes I feel like the big open world is, like, all these places, like, it's just some guys there. You know what I mean? But I think the scope of it and the look of it and the graphics and the epicness, the grandiosity is going to be amazing. But I do understand this is a very smart game for them to put out, because think how many new people know about this series now, and think how many fucking copies this game sold. Yeah. They had to be reminded what these games are like. And, like, people are always like, every single one of these games come out and be like, Miyazaki, why don't you make the games easier? I needed, like, a easy mode. And each time he's sort of like, yeah, we'd like to do that, but also we're not going to do that. But the games are manageable. Oh, it's those things. Oh, it's this guy. That's where the cloud came from? It's just so funny. It's just like such a good microcosm for like what the internet is like now. Just everyone arguing. Like a billion different opinions and like lived experiences trying to find like a way to unify everything. These little goblins are annoying me. What do they do? Elden Ring is in a way the easiest Soul game? I think probably, yeah. But like that's what makes their game design so smart. Like even like the game director is like, I'm bad at these games. I use every single tool possible to get through it. But still, the narrative is the game's too hard. And like huge streamers play this game for like 120 hours and die like 2,700 times. You know what I mean? So they did such a good job of making it the best of both worlds. You're mad about it, but you can do it. And then just, oh man, it just accommodates. That's why this is something I was thinking about during Dark Souls 3. Compare this to like turn-based JRPGs. This is still such a great RPG fantasy, but it's really broadly appealing for a lot of different people. This guy's really giving me the business here. Where's my spell? That guy's way scarier than those other guys were. My very first Souls game was The Surge, even before I played DS. I don't even know what that is. This is like a better Pebble. Costing 12 instead of 7. I finally have an upgraded spell. The Surge. I don't even think I've ever heard of that. I'm at a point now where like most games for the past couple of years that are on Steam, I mostly have. Like when I go through Steam Summer Sale, or when I go through like my wish list, or I go through like the very feature sales. For the first few years I had Steam. I think I made a Steam account in like 2015. But by like 2021 or 2022, I was like, okay, I think I have most things that I've always kind of wanted to have, and most of those things on discount. But now when you have like a Steam Summer Sale, I can't even see that many things that I really want anymore. The only one that I saw that was on sale that I was like, I could probably own this, was the Dead Space remake. Obviously, there's other games as well, but like, there's not that many I was like, man, I wish I had this, but I don't. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Look at these dudes. Like, I've got most of the bucket list games I've always wanted to have, I think. Not that I played them, but I got most of them. As long as people don't have a roll to dodge my spells, I hit most people pretty easily. What year did The Surge come out, Kyle? And like, what's the publishing company? Or development company? It had a unique mechanic where you could target specific body parts to loot weapons and armor blueprints from enemies. I'm having trouble even figuring out how that would work. This guy's tanky. Deck 13, eh? These guys dive from 2 pebbles? So 2 great shards or 3 pebbles? That's 24 versus 21. 3 pebbles is still better value. It's nice to have an open level. Fire Monk's Prayer Book, that's encouraging. Anyone here? Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Give to a learned cleric to acquire new incantations. Man, they absolutely... That's pretty cool, actually. A Fire Monk. I wonder if that's like strength and... I wonder if that's like a strength and faith build. But like, not a paladin, but like a... Kind of like an open hand monk from Baldur's Gate 3. That was a really interesting part about Baldur's Gate 3. I played a Shadow Monk for the first like half or 2/3 of the game, and then the first time I changed my spec from my main character to Open Hand Monk, I was like, oh my god, this is insanely better. Insanely better. And then now, I was reading some stuff recently of like what people in voting and like what their consensus is for like the strongest possible class in Baldur's Gate 3 is actually like basically the Open Hand Monk with a side spec called Tavern Brawler, where your like strength gets added onto your dexterity. Your strength gets added onto your agility for more damage. And it's true. Like that shit was completely changed my main character from being like a side show character to being the main character in Act 3. It's so good. The Shadow Monk didn't really work that well. You have to pay too much attention to like stealth and invisibility and all these things. It didn't really feel that good. Whereas the open hand monk is like a monster. Oops. The open hand monk is an absolute monster in that game. It's extremely fun. And as I've said a bunch of times, the only thing I regret about my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough was that I chose the Dragonborn, or the dragon, half dragon, whatever they're called, because they look very cool, but the half orc, like your granny, unreal. So much damage output. If I'd done a half orc instead, it still has the same kind of comedy value, but it just would have done so much damage, it's unbelievable. Monks were fun. Next time I play, it'll be an Oathbreaker Paladin. That'll be in September. Granny staying a Bard? Yeah, hell yeah. Bard's great. Bard's a fun way to play, I think. Next time I play, when they like, their final big patch they're gonna do is gonna be in September, from what I understand. That's patch 7. And the big thing they're doing is adding a lot more cinematic stuff for the evil endings, which is probably the way I'd sort of play. So I think I'll do a Dark Urge playthrough with an Oathbreaker Paladin, and then use Asterion, Will, and probably Minthera, and change Minthera to be a Druid. So then it would be Assassin, Warlock, Paladin, Druid, which are the 4 classes that I didn't use, or which are 4 of the classes that I didn't use the first time I played. First time I played, I did Monk, Cleric, Wizard, Barbarian, and that was really good. A lot of people played, like Miller, who's in here a lot. Miller did Tactician mode, an honor mode playthrough, which is a one, if you die, it's over, basically. And by the end of it, he's a real, like, problem solver, like, puzzle solving type of guy when he plays this game. And the most, like, sort of generic default class is called, I think, just Fighter or something. And by, like, the later part of the game, he was using 4 fighters. Because you can respec. There's so much flexibility in the game. So, like, I think for Act 3 of the game, he was using 4 fighters in Baldur's Gate 3 to get through, like, an honor mode tactician playthrough. Pretty sick. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but you gotta respect it. Where am I going here? Okay, so is this going into a new zone? Oh, there's just rocks here. Never mind. Alright. So, they want me to go this way. Let's drop off and get in the swamp here. Random tangent, but I actually find like some of my least favorite things in games ever is like how like a lot of AAA companies like the Ubisofts of the world all like got into RPG elements in open world games and thinking everyone wants to have an open world game where they spend 120 hours into it. So like every game has like icons on the map and like infinite crafting collectibles and all those things. I wish less games did that. It's so tiresome. Moving left and right to pick up your stuff. Like think of like even like Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm almost gonna die here. I think of Metal Gear Solid 5, like picking up wild carrots constantly. Okay, so how's my horse's health? Excuse me, sir, would you like a Wraithen? Where are the raisins? How do I find that? Strengthen ashes to +1. Interesting. The grapes. No, that's not it. Where's the stuff for healing my horsey? Raisins. So what does this do? Is this... So is this a temporary vitality buff or a permanent vitality buff? Growing wild carrots in Valheim. That's fine. You just have to pick up seeds off the ground 3 or 4 times, and then you can do it all yourself. It's exponential value. That's cool, but like just the unending collectibles on the map and like the kind of FOMO of like how many times am I going to do this? Like how often should I go out of my way to pick up like some extra stuff? I hate that shit. It's non-stop. I just know my personality. I'm going to keep doing it. That's my own choice. Where am I? Didn't I make raisins? Okay, I should go to here. Tools, ashes, crafting materials, bolster materials. Tools? There we go. Where's the horse's health? How do you see it? I think that's cool in Valheim. Like when you get to a new area and then you can find some turnip seeds or something. Is it poison? Oh my. And then you're like, okay, bring it back to the farm. I think a weird thing with Valheim is yeah, okay, well, good idea. A weird thing about Valheim. What is this? Mimics fail. A weird thing about Valheim is how, to me, in my experience, the like, because the higher you get in the game, your raids change. And so like once you get further on, like some new raids will come in, and you won't have the same raids as before. And like the raids with 1 or 2 trolls, to me, were like the most massively dangerous to like the structural health of your base. And then eventually that just stops. I guess they sort of purposely did that. And then later on in the game, you're like, oh no, 50 bats. Or oh no, like slimes jumping over my walls. It's not that bad. It'll kill your wildlife, which is annoying. But like, the trolls were like, they would ruin my life sometimes. Actually ruin my life. Like, I've had to like restart. I've had to like go into the game files to find like yesterday's backup so that I didn't have to spend like 5 hours rebuilding my base. Yeah, but they're like the only one that like, they're essentially the only one except for stuff in the Mistlands that can like destroy your structures, which is like the worst thing. There's nothing worse than that. Like, I've had, like, my whole base destroyed because I died to, like, a couple of trolls who I didn't kill. I like that the horse breaks away this poison swamp. Alright. We're off the map here by a lot. So what does this mean? Does this mean this isn't technically the same region? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have a lot of souls. When did this happen? Oh, let's take a look. It seems like another zone, and I should kind of like stick to Liurnia stuff. Oh, we're up to 8,200 for levels. Yeah. My spells aren't right now. I need to have arc. I would like another spell slot. I would like 4 rather than 3 right now, currently. Memorize spell. Glintstone Pebble, Great Glintstone Shard, and Arc. I'll use Arc here. This is the thing that's interesting here. Rancor Call. Where's my faith at? My faith's at 7, so I have to put 7 points in to use that. So I'm obviously not going to do that. But for now, I'm probably going to take off the Pebble. Should I take the pebble off? And use the stars? I can do this, but then I don't have the stars in case I have to duel someone. Fireball's like 45 faith. No way. I want to get a quick 500 souls so I can get a level before I find myself in some sort of cantankerous circumstance. How long have those things been chasing me? why don't theirs fade out like mine do? Look at this. This is so crazy. Look, they're not gonna stop following me. Do you think my spells do that? No. The Swift Glintstone Shard might actually be better against guys I'm trying to duel. Am I going to use any faith magic ever? I don't know. It seems like kind of like splitting purposes. I don't want to get confused and just do too many different things. That's like my classic, that's like my classic Dark Souls problem. It's always trying to kind of get like wrapped up in some new thing. Putting upgrades into some new weapon because I'm not happy with the weapon. It's a little bit easier with this because just do intelligence in mind. And just use whatever spells are best. That's a nice focus. I don't want to bounce around constantly. One more of these guys should be my level. Yeah. This is an effective spell. So I have the fast one and the big one. That's a good enough focus. That one, and then I have the AoE one. For 3 spell slots, that's pretty good. $7 per and 12 per. So the next grace should be around here. Yeah. To me, it seems like once we get into the self buffs and everything, it'll be a little bit different. But to me, it seems like some gigantic channeled spell to start off a boss fight. And then whatever else is the next thing to do. This is better for dueling. One thing this game does a lot better than previous games in the From Software universe. What was that? One thing. Oh, that reset me. So that was the whole camp. Cool. One thing this game, oh, there's a grace there, great. So one thing this game does a lot better, I found so far, than the previous games, is they don't break your lock on as often. Like if someone goes like 180 degrees behind you and like rushes through you, it doesn't break your lock on as easily or as often as it happened in the previous games. That's a big bonus, man. That's so disruptive. Okay, so my mind and intelligence are both at 25. My vigor is at 20. I still see no real reason to raise my endurance. So I guess we just kind of like still alternate. Do I really alternate intelligence and mind until I get to like literally 55 to 60? I don't really know the best way to go about this. There's more damage. I hate that. It's so annoying. Because like suddenly you miss attacks and all these things. All gas, no brakes, baby. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Okay, you want me to go this way next? But this is like not going where I think Liurnia is supposed to go. This is just showing you, is this showing you the main story or is this showing you the next? I'm still not clear on this. Does this show you where the next grace is? Or is this pointing you toward the main story? Best defense is a good offense. But look how much this last map piece opened up. I also never checked out this person, the finger reader crone. But look how much this opened up. This clearly looks like Liurnia, because they said the like wizard castle was up here in the north. But this seems like an entirely different part of the game. I think I should go this way and do this run here. What do we got here? I think this is a fight. You're not dead. Two of those is better, I think. This looks like infinite spawns. Oh boy. Am I poisoned? Okay, watch out. I didn't react quickly to the second roll. Do you want minor spoilers in terms of which way to go? Liurnia map has 2 parts. You only found the west part. Is that the castle there? No, I'm good. I'll figure it out. That's a pretty cool castle. If you say you only found the west part, that implies the rest is over here. You mean the east part, Kyle? There's another finger reader crone. What's the deal with that? Ooh, that's fast. Okay, Thomas. Ooh, the double. I lost my souls. I forgot to get them back. Yeah, as soon as I remember how to dodge in this game, I think it's circle. Is that roll? Yeah. Then we'll find that out. Those are like the big things I keep harping on about like the sorcerer playstyle. Is yeah, it's just because you can shoot doesn't mean you should shoot. God, that is fast. I'm stuck in the rock. Damn it. Hey, how you doing? That guy's probably top 3 hardest mobs in the game. So you're saying there's like 30 plus of those tree spirit guys? And I'm already finding one of the hardest mobs in the game. This is a fast feller. He's got a rapid fire attack. It's pretty fun. Is it nighttime already? What happened here? Oh, it's raining. That is really hard to read, man. What did I hit there? Oh, God. What am I stuck on? This fucking game. This is part of this hard is the uneven terrain here. But there's always a sensible solution to why that is, and it's because I too often just go backwards. Good morning. Apparently this is a tough mob, Anne. And did you beat the tree spirit? How's your playthrough going? Did you play till like 3 in the morning again, you rascal? You rascal. Dude, this guy's so annoying. Stop it. Okay, roll past him, right? Classic. Blech. He stops? Oh, shit. Oh, focus. Look at my own bars. Oh, this is so annoying. Where'd that other guy come from? I got distracted by looking at my own bars. No, I played until 5 p.m. 5 p.m.? 8 my time. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I had to put that together here. Which dungeon was it? Nothing I know about, I assume. That's kind of wrecking my booty hole here. The weather keeps changing. Nothing like a good rage quit to ruin the rest of your evening. God. I can't oh, I hate this game. Moving around. Okay, I gotta figure out a way to clear the rest of these guys up. Were you able to find the maps for the new area? The one that the crone was pointing right after Godric, okay. I mean, I've got here. So I teleported to here. And then, yeah, there was an obelisk around... There was an obelisk around here, so this part of the map's exposed, which I think apparently is like half of it or something. So we're coming along. You guys kind of ruin my life currently. At least we have some nice weather this time. Smile. Look at all those deaths. So fast. Holy shit. I'm dead. Early roll. Cool trick is that you can see the obelisk in undiscovered parts. There's a little glowy portion. Like on the map, you mean? Like, does it have to be gray, or can it be fog of ward? I don't see nothing. But yeah, the theme of the fights that are hard are ones where I can't read what they're doing because they got a lot of limbs and they're on 4 legs and they strike toward me. Sensing a pattern here. This guy, I'm just like firing off spells and he leaps across the entire room and wrecks me. I gotta take out these other guys who are around here. And then I gotta be a little cleaner and more disciplined once he actually does show up. Oops. I'm dead. Not doing the best situational awareness here. This is what in high school Shakespeare they called pathetic fallacy. That was so little ramp up there. Yo, this guy is fast. Very Ludwig. I'm dead. Thomas. Thomas! Okay. Is he not dead? He's dead, okay. That was really stressful. Does that guy show up every time? Is that a one and done? I mean, that ghost glove ward better be worth it. One shot from death here. Listen, pal. I hate bell guys. Ritual pot, aka the wake and bake. Ray Violet, anything over here? Trina's lily. Trina's got a lot of lilies. She did a lot of work when she was alive. Planting things. This is a bad idea to take when I have 10% health. Doesn't really matter, right? Anything else around here? And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Portal, 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 portal. These city walls. These city walls only to be with you. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Let's go die. Whee! Is this where the next divine tower is for the next rune? Great rune? Be funny to invade other people's worlds and just get wrecked as they dodge all my stuff easily. Does this look like the kind of place where a guy is going to erupt out of the ground and kill me? Doesn't that kind of give you that vibe? Don't you kind of get the vibe if I walk 10 feet forward? Oh, there's a grace there. Nice, never mind. I kind of get the feeling that I'm going to walk up here and then a guy's going to come out of the world and he's going to be like Godric the Grafted. What was that? Okay. Just a plant blowing in the wind. Everything's fine. 5% health in a dream. Yep. No unguarded ahead, by the way, try west. It's like I'm reading like a crackhead's poetry. Thanks, bud. Really useful. So is this the meeting place map? Find a simple map, check an inventory. Check an inventory. Simple map showing a meeting place. I keep saying Mac instead of map. Ever heard that Dubliner song, Grace? Maybe. You sent me some bunch of Dubliner songs, but I don't remember which ones are which. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a Glintstone key. So it's on the northeastern of 2 islands to the west of what appears to be the Great Castle. So select. We're here. So it's probably over here then. So this is the south gate. So it's probably somewhere around here. Oh, I see what you mean now. This is what you were talking about. This didn't really show up before. Yeah, I think you have to explore some part of the area before this gets revealed. I'm smelling what you're passing in. It's gonna be somewhere along that way. I think they're implying it's gonna be southwest of where I am. Alright, that was convenient. But where are we? So that guy, the Ludwig Jr. blasted me there, but maybe it's worth it. It's a Dark Souls classic right there. Big flower boy doing that. This I feel like is something I feel like I saw that from somewhere else when I was like way earlier in the game, or like just sometime point yesterday. This is bewildering. I love it. There is very big maps. What's the sound? Why is there a sound right here? Somewhere in here. That's the beetle sound? Either above or below me. Okay. Thank you. Rump. Man, we're like bouncing all over the place. Is this an enemy or a guy to talk to? Looks like a chatter. This is a really great model. Looks like the one that's in the round table hold.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers.
This is a finger reader, Crone?
Your fingers.
Is she gonna suckle on my index fingers?
Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter. Slaughter. Slaughter.
Alright, keep in your pants, Anne.
The all-hearing slaughter.
I'm not in defeat. No matter what you might have heard. Any clips you saw were AI generated.
But all you need to is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
You done? I was watching there's a comedian I like named Troy Bond, and he's just kind of talking shit at like a nightclub, and he's like singling out a girl with open-toed shoes in the front. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking at your feet for the last 5 minutes. I'm trying to figure out which of those little piggies are going to the market and which of them are going in my mouth.
I
love it.
But all pity the
So weird. Oh, am I dead? Yes. Okay, awkward. That was a weird slide down. You know, sometimes in a game you'll like hit like an incline like that and you'll just like turbo speed forward. That was one of those. I think I could have survived with my horse there if I did the double jump. Where am I? See how fast I like accelerated down that incline, that decline? I just zoomed to my death there. Nice. I think I might just need two. I might need one more, or I might have enough now to upgrade my flask charges. It's interesting that I've gotten 3 upgrades to the amount of flasks I have, but still only 1 upgrade to the strength of it. Door, oh door, or visions of something. Why do I even click these things? People are not here for my best interests. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need a whole orchestra. So I feel like my corpse is probably... I feel like my little toes are up top where I fell. Still up there, right? Great. Yeah, the first one I found was in a church. Just at the start of this zone. These city walls, only to be with you. And I still haven't found... There it is. What's this? Academy Gate Town? Man, this is like classic RPG moment. Everything is so confusing and large at this point, and then it'll eventually become manageable. But it is, as of yet, not. What a town we got here. See nerds? I'm out. This person wants to suck my fingers, but it's not gonna happen. How many souls do I have? 2900, okay. Okay, so this is what they're implying is Academy Gate Town. guess I'll clear these dudes here and then descend down to see what's next. Riveting gameplay. R1, R1, R1. Whoa. Whoa. Not like that. Oh, mamma mia. Where'd the... There's a lot going on here. Oh, leave me alone, please. What are we doing? Moving backwards, basically. That guy took a stray. I like it. Pew! Who's shooting me? Okay, what are we... Oh, this guy. Stupid. The guy right in front of you. Why is it always you don't have the right? Well said, my friend. Well said. Did that tree just fall, or what just happened? Did I imagine that? Oh yeah? I gotta move too. What do you think of my move? Bet you don't like that, do you? There's nothing better than having a finishing move expressly made to humiliate people. Okay, so I got one half a thing. Oh, there's a guy here. I see what's going on. I need the fast one here. Oh, come on. That is quite a fucking turning radius. Die. Help. That guy's spinning. Oh, he's coming. Mayday. Okay, I do want to kill this guy. I also don't feel like dying currently, because he'll be in the middle of the whole soldiers, but you know, that's how life goes. Fuck that guy. I need to find a way to get the jump on this big tanker thing again. Maybe I could have got like a backstab there, actually. It'd be cool if there was like a staff backstab. Oh, he's knocking down the trees. Got it. God damn it. Fighting a Sherman tank in a fantasy roleplay setting? It's exhausting. A Tiger, a Sherman? I don't really know the difference. Shermans are the big ones, right? Or a Panzer is bigger? I don't know. I was going off of Saving Private Ryan at this point. Sneaky, sneaky, sir. like, as I was in mid-cast. Tygus. Tygus for big scary ones. Look, he turns as I cast it. What a jerk. Oh, it's gonna hit me. No. That was just visually hitting me, but not like actually. I like the glowing ear. That's a nice touch. Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Ha ha ha. Look, he's gonna spin. Okay, that's just graphically going through, but not actually hitting me. I don't think I have enough to kill this guy. Might have to hit him. Might have to hit him with the rapiest. Is he dead? Lightning bolt. Storm strike, storm strike, sunder armor, sunder armor. Rascal. Ah! Get him! Jesus. 1270 for all that? Oh, I got the full heal though. Yes. I love it. What's a fire blossom? This game is... Do you understand how many items are in this game? Material used for crafting items. Blooms in the mountaintops of giants. Alright. Hey, like me now. Punk. Back to my staff. Thank you, Rapier, for your 22 damage strikes. That's because I don't have very much dexterity. Okay. So. Let's go this way to find that obelisk. Let's get crafting. You're right. Not interesting. Not interested. That's all? Rainbow stone? Alright, well, that was nice. Good session. Oh, him. Stupid. For a second, that was like, no, you may not go up there. This game has been very good with like freedom. They were pretty clear about these are the areas you can't get to, and there's no like parts where there's like a made-up false wall that you suddenly, for no reason, inexplicably can't jump over. I like that. So there's the thing that Anne was talking about. I'll come get you later. Oh, that's a big crab. They had king crabs at the Osaka Aquarium. They had this part that was like the deep underground near Japan territory. There's just a bunch of king crabs just chilling there. God, those things are crazy looking. God, the arcs are so cracky. The height on that arc was super weird there. Would YouTube get mad if you played George Michael's Freedom 1990? I bet they would, yeah. If they got mad for, like, the thing I was playing before, I don't think I have the juice to kill this guy. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Cosplaying Dark Souls 2. Like that, and that, and that. Outplayed. Thank you for the buff. Appreciate that. Why is it always can't access? I agree, sir. So I wonder what they're defending against. What's all the lore on this? What's coming to storm them? Academy Gate Town is the outside part, eh? Okay. So what I would like is I would like this obelisk, but I don't have a whole lot of resources to get through all this. But I would also like Grace. See if I got a high vantage point and see if there's somewhere I can go to kind of reset my mental. I should just bust the horse over. I can just bust the horse to the obelisk. I don't have it memorized. I wouldn't be able to sing it. Okay, should I go kill that crab and kill that larva? What are they called again? Beetle. Scarab. Okay. What's going on, handsome? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kidding. $500 per crab, and I get. Where do I keep getting these heals from? Love it. They're constantly replenishing my flasks. Alright, so replenish my stuff. I'm colorblind, so I'm just gonna hit this thing. Excuse me. Wait. Hey. Can you manually aim? Hey! I can't click on him. What do I do? Come on. That's hitting. There you go. I love it. I feel like Ash of War charged for it. That was sick. I thought this would be one of those things that even if I looked up here, it was just going to fly along the ground horizontally. I bet in the previous games it would have done that, but I don't actually know that. Okay, how we doing? One more flask. Any heals? Our health's at full. Okay, what's my plan here? I'm going to rush this way for that obelisk. He says for the 4th time without having any evidence of done it yet. No, that's not fair. I wanted to get that crab and I wanted to get that scarab. Hey, buddy. Nice looking horse you got there. So what's the deal with Academy Town? Sorry, Academy Gate Town. Couple of chunkos over there. Is it this little mini obelisk here? Maybe it's not so mini. Everyone in like 2021 or 2022 when this came out, everyone loved talking about like touch grace because you're maidenless. That was a big moment. People were happy about that. Everything they were always looking for. Flasks. Add charge to flask. Use 2 golden seeds and increase your number of flask uses. Absolutely. Allocate flask charges. What are we at? 4 and 4 right now? I think it's fine. I think I do probably do 4, 3, and 5 until I find something differently to do. And then level up wise, what are we doing? We got 6,500, 8,600. Levels are getting slower. Getting there. Map Liurnia North. I'm getting hungry. Okay, so it's all this. There's this. There's the Academy Gate Town. There's all this, which I don't know what it is. And from this, this implies that it's west southwest of the castle, right? That's what I assumed, that this is here. How do you do a marker? Okay. So what's my next move? A lot of things to do here. I guess I'm going to explore Academy Gate Town. Ooh. A little squishy, fellas. Pretty embarrassing for you. Is it? Can I get in there? No, it's just a gleam off the windows. A lot of just like uninteractable buildings here. What treats does this town have to offer? I think I'm gonna go back to my red curry noodles for dinner tonight. I made some curry. I made some curries like the coconut milk and curry paste and all those things with like other diced with like other minced vegetables in it, blended. But I don't think I can eat that. Like that was from like 2.5 weeks ago, so I think I probably should throw that out. But I do have one more thing of coconut milk in my fridge. I'll have rice and red pepper, and maybe save my asparagus, and make me some more of my like curry paste. I have that again. That's the grace I saw before. Get back to my favorite meal. The key is like getting the proportions right. Like too much coconut milk, it's too soupy. Too little coconut milk, it's not adequately covered. Those are the things which are like the iteration. Everyone's been like a little off, but they've all been pretty good. Are these the things that are spamming arcane shots at me? There's a lot of these dudes. What is that? Hot air balloon? That piques my curiosity. Why does it instantly get foggy? What does that sound? Okay. So what's this thing over here? And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. These city walls. The Dubliners. Real Irish music is U2. If you disagree, you're a poser. You're a poser. Oh god. It's a lobster? What's he gonna do to me? What's he shooting at me? Oh. Crawfish? What are we fighting here? Was there one behind me? Kurthith. Spam him down, Team Ass. Spam him down. Oh, stay away. Oh. Is one down? Yeah, okay. They hurt each other? Okay, that healed my flasks. Just don't die. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Move, move, move. These city walls, only to be with you. Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh. Move! Oh, don't die. He's got a pokey claw and a crusher. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh. They're giving me a lot of replenishes here. Strip of white flesh. Can I dip that in garlic butter? Why is it always prawn? Good question. Why is it always seems to be like a consistent theme, and I'm really here for it. People like just miserable and complaining. Oh, why is it always happening to me? Oh. Okay, I got enough for a level. Let me bang out one of these dudes. Horse OP against prawn? Smart move. Oh my god. Oh, move. Wait, I missed. Wrong one. Move, move. Ah! All right. Whatever you do, do not rear up in the way. He dead? All right, that was good. I also noticed that in these games that I always prefer to dodge left and rotate left versus right. I guess that's just like habit, but like I always circle clockwise over counterclockwise. Do you do the same? Do you know? What was I doing over here? I saw the hot air balloon, so I was attracted. Yeah, it's just this is the comfortable one for me. So there's more of these little obelisks. There's more of this water area. I do need to make myself. I didn't need to make my way over here eventually. I also am gonna go heal because I think I'm got a level, right? Runes held, runes needed. We're doing great. Maybe some people, if they're like left-handed or something, are used to rotating right. What if it's a righty-lefty thing? That tree looks like a person. I kind of want to do intelligence in groups of 5 and then mind in groups of 5, as opposed to doing 1 per 1. It just feels like it's going to take so long to build up if I do 1 per 1. Let's see. Let's do it. Okay, where's next? I want to further... What's that? Finger Reader Crone now. I want to further explore this Academy Town. Hasn't been a whole lot here yet, to be honest. Little crabs. Hanging out, snacking. I respect that. Crab's got a crab. These city walls only to be up ahead, therefore jumping. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Hey. Up. Rare? These guys got cute little faces. Ow. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and do that again. Okay. Jackass. Oh, he's got his cute little shield. Oh, good luck, buddy. They're like little tadpole men. They're so adorable. Ripple Crescent Halberd? What is that debuff? These guys are a waste of mana because they block everything. Status. What are the different things? Robustness, vitality, focus. I don't know those things. Okay. Okay, we found some treats. That's always nice. This guy's got a shield. He's spitting things at me just like the prawns do. That was frostbite? Okay. I should be able to tell by the color. Because what that guy was hitting me with before. And I still haven't found. Trevor, have you been following like any like Toronto Raptors stuff recently? What are we, if you have been, what are we doing? I think we just gave Scotty Barnes and like Quigley or whatever his name is, like so many hundreds of millions of dollars. We're doomed. We're doomed, bros. We're doomed. Oh, this guy's got a little cartwheel move. Is that Simone Biles? This is a disaster. So it looks like the East is Philly and Boston. And the Knicks. And the West is Dallas, Denver, OKC. And then it looks like OKC, I would say. Given the free agency look. Is like the favorite for next year, probably. But mostly I'm just recycling what other people said. To be fair. I can't believe we gave Scotty Barnes that much money. That's our franchise player. I just been blown away by like what... They revise it every year, but I'm really blown away by like what salaries are like in the NBA now. It's crazy how much money people make. like medium-sized $90 million contracts. Pretty good. Kill these fireflies. It's pretty and I'm frightened. I feel like this is the kind of place a dragon comes out. Another teleporter, eh? Well, the last one was pretty good. I'm gonna ride around a little bit, see if I can scare something out to bother me. Oh, I have water. Oh my god. My lucky day. I haven't gone to the grocery store to buy my like classic large case of sparkling water. There's few pleasures like pouring yourself a tall, crisp, cold sparkling water after having multiple morning coffees. I'm also at a point now where I have like 2 to 4 cappuccinos a day, usually 2 to 3. And it's at a point where like I don't even really... I have them so early into the day that I can't even really say that I'm like feeling the caffeine jolt. Usually that's the time where you want to start cutting down a little bit. Also, when Andrea and I were like trying to budget out how much we'd realistically expect to spend during Japan, we always forget, which we always forget, that when we're on vacation together, our like daily coffee budget is like $50 each. No, like $50 total. Wow, this map is enormous. Are you kidding me? This is a 4-parter? Look at this game, man. I wasn't even joking. This is going to be July and August. This is taking me right into Baldur's Gate 3. Where am I? Here now? What's up there? Those little hot air balloons are everywhere. There's a lot going on here, Anne. Yeah, get yourself a little get yourself a little cappuccino. Get yourself a little treat, a little macaron, a little mini croissant. Life's good. Okay. What's this guy? This guy's looking at me funny. The ant on my wall. I don't like that. It's been a low-grade ant encroachment in my house as I've been gone. I mean, at least it's not like a mouse or something. They've been snooping at my maple syrup. Know it. Oh yeah, these guys have the vulnerable head. I wonder if there's anything else I should do differently besides just trying to get a visceral attack when they land octopus ovary. That upsets me every time I read it. It's twice now. That's like profoundly upset me to my core. I wonder if I should do some sort of visceral attack there. Like it'll give me some sort of extra benefit. Probably not. Hey, Paco, give me some of those ovaries. Hey. Turn around, you. His arm fell off. Oh my sweet Jesus. Where's the front face? This is a very creative design. That's a crazy picture. Whose cracked out brain thought up this? We're gonna get a land octopus with a regenerating mouth hole and a destructible front tentacle, and guess what? It's gonna be packed full of eggs. I wonder if you can cook ovaries as eggs. You can cook anything as eggs as long as you believe in yourself. Did I tell you that one of my most memorable snacks in Japan was I went to the Nishiki market, which used to be one of those like old school fish markets, like Tsukiji, I believe, but is now like a series of like 18,000 stalls. And one of my highlight snacks from going to the Nishiki market was having a broiled octopus on a skewer, lightly brushed with soy sauce, with its head cavity stuffed with a quail's egg. What do you think about that? Pretty good. Okay, man, this game... Okay, I'm gonna go to this island. It's a pretty nutritious snack if you think about it. Quail's egg. Did I see a mosquito fly over my head? Yeah, how nutritious is that? It's pretty good. The whole market is full of like shrimp tempura and like prawn skewers. These guys are impossible to hit. Hey! Get back here! He knows he's under fire. He's doing evasive maneuvers. Like someone who's like knows they're in a target of something, so they start whirling around. Either IRL or in a game. Yeah, the whole market is filled with like shrimp tempura and like prawn skewers and like a million things boiling, and it's just like a seafood and shellfish and like pickle paradise. And by like being in there for like an hour and 15 minutes, Andrew's like, I'm starting to feel ill. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of shrimp particles in the air here, I think. Sympathetic to that. Pretty good though, man. The octopus, the prawn skewers, the little raindrop cake that I sent you a picture of. Like, what else? I just smelled it. I smelled it like in my brain. My limbic system just like gave me the aroma of it at like a deep visceral level. Had a bunch of other stuff as well. Like a whole charcoal grilled fish. We had wagyu chunks on skewers. That was really good. I think Kobe beef is actually more expensive than wagyu, generally speaking. We're in some place near Himeji Castle, and someone on one of her friends' recommendations had been to like go to this like Kobe beef rice bowl place that's nearby, and we were eating there. I was asking the guy because the younger guy who worked there had experience, had like good English. I was like asking about the difference between Kobe and wagyu and like how all these things do. He's like, Kobe beef actually, it all depends on the farmer, but like some of these Kobe beef places, like the farmer is like massaging the cows and playing classical music for them to relax them. Oh, I love it. That's a good job. Seek cliff and then down. Seek 3 wise beasts. Okay. I've been having really good home-cooked lunches at this diner. That sounds great. Testicles rise? You must solve the puzzle to enter. Seek 3 wise beasts. Oh, hey. Man, these guys take a lot of damage. What kind of stuff are you getting at the diner? I feel like this is not going to go my way if I stay here. 65 each. This isn't worth it. See losers later. The cool thing with the Yakitori grill is, one, it's supporting the fact that I'm being honest with myself that like I've just decided that like I know what my favorite parts of chickens are, and I've stopped like caring about trying to eat the whole thing. So like most of the Yakitori skewers are thigh meat, and then there'll be some that are wings, and the wing ones, when they kind of like open them up and like it's all along it and you can eat the meat pretty easily. It's so delicious. You can even get chicken skin ones. So when I've been making yakitori at home, I'll like I'll buy chicken thighs. I'll take the bone out, and then I'll do the whole skewer full of like little slices of chicken thigh meat, and at the end I'll put the chicken thigh skin, and it's so good, it's unbelievable. And also, like, if you're doing the whole chickens at some of these yakitori places, you can also get like some weird pieces too, you know what I mean? Like one of my favorite things I got at the second yakitori grill I went to was like seared livers. It was crazy good. First of all, it comes to you in like a minute because they just like barbecue the shit out of the outside of it and leave it like pretty rare. And like the texture of the chicken liver, was so delicious, so good. Stew pan with onions, chili, con carne sauce, and then pig meat. Pig meat is a funny way of putting it. Then really good basmati rice. The dessert curd with berries was not that good. It was too yummy. There's no such thing as too yummy. Yummy just means delicious. How can something be not that good when it's too yummy? How are you using yummy in this context? Are you using yummy as too sweet? Yeah. The chicken liver was actually one of the best ones I had. And I was thinking about it too. It's like too sweet. Okay, yeah. Yummy just means, well, at least in English, yummy just means good. Have I been to this prano? Have I been to this praner over here? Is someone attacking me? That's the other thing too, is like doing like yakitori grill style. It is pretty hard, generally speaking, to get to actually be able to eat organ meats in a way that's delicious. Too sweaty? Even better. Like organ meats, everyone knows they're good for you, but outside of like pate, and then to some degree doing like charcoal grilling, it's pretty hard to have organ meats that are actually delicious. So I think that's one of the better ways to do it. Crystal bud, nice, dude. High levels of THC, raw. Damn, that guy did one hit. This game is so anti-wizard, despite everyone saying it's the easiest playstyle. Sure, it's easy, but I want some spells, bro. I want to feel like I'm playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I want to feel like I've got like a full spell book here. I got a page. I tore it out of a notebook. I got a page of a moleskin with my spells scribbled on it in pencil. Oh, I should redo my teleport. Hold on. I should also stop for lunch soon. Alright. Let's get it together. That door where you have to complete the challenges, it's to find the turtle ghosts that are around that tower. Okay, I did see the turtle ghosts. That'd be good. That's like the Monkey Royal Rumble all over again. You're reminding me of my favorite moment of 2024. Oh, we got a little Howl's Moving Castle going on here. I like this. Dun, this is a little Shadow of the Colossus move here. Dun 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 dun. It's got a bell. This is so cool. They have pretty low perception range because, you know, they don't have a head. Alright, let's go. Oh! I was trying to round these guys up for a nice little Glintstone arc, but then the crossbow bullets started coming in. Okay, run, Thomas. You're gonna die. Mayday. What's happening here? When you hit them, they seem to disapparate. What am I doing? I have no flask left. Alright. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna get squished if I keep doing this. Oh, watch out! I don't know what's happening. I hit my horse. Jerk. Jerk off. Okay, so something about turtles. We're playing Hide the Turtle. That would explain why. I feel like I saw a message on the ground earlier on when there was a turtle there being like, "Behold, wise beast." They're giving me the old forward-thinking hint. I like that. Thanks a lot, Thanks a lot, Elden Ring players. Do you have to hit them? I see a turtle on that tree. See, and the thing is here, he's Finnish, so he assumes that we're like Finland and everyone has their own personal sauna. Because their country has a sauna per every 2 people. It's like, so, what kind of temperature do you have for your personal sauna? One down. Yeah, it doesn't have to be personal. It's a sauna for every 3 people, so it's actually very communal. Turtle 2. And turtle 3 was, I believe, over here. Is the 3rd turtle also a tree turtle? Okay, turtle number 3. Show thyself. That's Rogier again. Alright, keep in your pants, ghost man. Yeah. A girl I used to date was from Sault Ste. Marie, and she was like some portion of Italian and Finnish because that was most of the people who had moved to Sault Ste. Marie. A lot of those areas like that. There's a lot of Finns there. It was also, honestly, like, her group of friends were like one of the most like shockingly high average of attractiveness I've ever seen in like any group of people ever. Went to a wedding and there's other dudes there. It's kind of like a wasted dude. There's like just all these like boyfriends like standing around like schmoes as the girls all had fun at the wedding. And the guy's like, they're all hot. It's crazy, man. They're all hot. And I mentioned that story to her and she's like, yeah, I don't know what it was, but like when we were growing up, a lot of people were like kind of wondering what was in the water. Because like just the whole group of like 12 girls had like a very high overall average level of it. Sault Ste. Marie was a nice place. Supposed to be like this industrial like shithole town, but like it was actually really nice. I feel like that would be a nice place to like grow up. Kind of far from everything though. Where's this third turtle? Hot tubs are okay. Saunas are awesome though. Big detox, big like mood benefits. Sweats are good for your skin, very important. Where is this last turtle? And where'd you hide the turtle? I found one in a tree, and I found one just wandering around randomly. So there's one silly, strange, wise beast left. This could be like on the side of a cliff or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Cliff or tower. So I wonder if it's either that cliff spire at the end or whether this is the... Look carefully. Horse's speed is not... I need precision. If I drop down, I feel like I'm not in the map anymore. Are they gonna reset? you people saying? Ugh. What kind of playstyle did you play when you played this game, Bulgar? Have you done one run? I want to do this. Run was interrupted? Interrupted by what? Life? Life or a different game? Dead. Turning radius. Questionable things that I don't have answers for. Why so mysterious? Incredible. I have to redo this over, or just have to find the one turtle again? I have to start over. I knew once I was there, I was kind of messed up. So, it was here before, so does it count as still killed? Let's find out to see if that other tortoise is over here. If, like, the random easy to find one is here. So I guess 2 are still considered dead. We are going hunting for the tortugas. Okay, thank you. Alright, it's pretty mild. It's just chilling down here. No. Bad turtle. No. Back to your pen. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Treats? What do we got? Yeah, I do. I can use my own imagination. Well done! Oh, well done! This is like a real RPG vibe. To like have the torch and raise the torch over your head and look around. It's actually like too much glitter. It's actually too much glare. Don't light it on fire. Watch out! I have a starlight spell. That'd be cool for this too. I wonder if it follows me around. Barley tea is good. I went to like a really like famous traditional matcha place called Ippodo in Kyoto. I hated it. I got like the really like high-end one, the one where they give you like the bowl, the mug, the stone, the earthenware bowl with like just like the bare minimum amount of water to like make it into like a sludge, and then you drink that down while it's hot, and then you pour hot water in and whisk the rest. It tasted terrible. It was so horrible. I was like, great, yeah, I'm so glad I spent $20 on like a bitter, miserable drink. One of those things was like, hey, in broken English, let me tell you how to best enjoy this ritual. I'm like, can you just do the thing for me so I can just like get the experience and move on my life? I'm not here for like arts and crafts. It was so bitter. It was so bitter, it's unbelievable. It was totally unenjoyable. There's like another version of it, just like the one that they make for you, which is less expensive, which is what Andrea got, and it was fine. And then mine was just like a pile of doo-doo. It was so bad. Oh, baby! Papa's back in the money. This looks like chocolates. No? I got chocolates in the brain. Seashells? Got it. This place is sick. This is like a very wizardy, enjoyable place. I don't have the hip lamp. I didn't buy it. I have to buy it from the second merchant for 1800. I didn't do it. So it's like a matcha latte, basically? Okay, that was nice. So, there's a lot of different things to do here. But right now, before my lunch break, I'm going to go down here and find that meeting place and hopefully find the Glintstone key. Then I can stop singing the U2 song, because I would have found what I'm looking for. I would love an RPG where you could accidentally burn archives down. Fahrenheit 451. Destroying the written word and eradicating history. How upsetting. This is an unbelievably large area. There's 4 more like this before we like get through the main part of the game. I love it. I don't know, I'm just making up numbers here, I don't know. Okay, directly south. I like fighting the crabs. That's fun. Yeah, they just got out of the hot springs. The one thing I didn't buy, which is kind of like completing the outfit, are like the... Imagine my spells went this far. Are the, like... Cheesing this guy hard. Pew, pew, pew! Oh, he's cheesing me hard now. Stop moving! Thanks. Are like the sort of wooden bamboo sandals. where it's kind of like a tatami mat on the bottom, and then it's like a wooden clog with like a rope, like a hemp rope thing that goes between your toesies. Those are sick. I have no reason to have them though. That's basically just LARPing, but you wear those with like the tabi socks. It looks good. I went to the Gaion district in Kyoto. There's a really, really amazing Japanese movie director who worked from like around the 50s. His name is Kenji Mizoguchi. Very, very few people know about him. Most people know about Akira Kurosawa. The two other really, really great Japanese directors were Yasujiro Ozu and Kenji Mizoguchi. Ozu generally did stuff that was like modern, like things set in the 30s or 60s when he worked. But Mizoguchi did a lot more like ancient stuff. He had one called Sancho the Bailiff. He had one called, I think, Sisters of the Gaion. And he had another one as well. They're all basically set in like feudal era. And they're such good movies. They're such good movies. Anyway, the Gaion district is like the typical geisha district in Kyoto. And it's really interesting to go through that area. And if you go like kind of into the side streets, you do see these places where all these places are like private clubs with closed door where you hear like drunken men like celebrating in there. And then you'll also see geisha walking down the street. And if you see an older geisha walking down the street and a younger one approaches them, the younger one will like bow and like acknowledge her. There's like a seniority to it. It's so cool. Isn't it tabi socks? I don't think it's tabby. Isn't that style? Also, people wear that footwear a lot. There's people who are like rickshaw runners, and there's some people who are like construction workers who wear the like molded like tabi shoes where like the toe, the big toe is separated, and then it's kind of like a form-fitting slip-on shoe. Tabi? I need to see some proof. I feel like I heard some people say tabi. I could be wrong though. Tabi is also not really, I feel like, the way that it would be said. Oh, whatever. I want to hear a definitive. It could be tabby? The shoes are called Gaeta, Kyle? Is that what you mean? Where am I going? Like in League of Legends, they called the ninja tabis. Maybe I'm getting too influenced by that. Whoa, what's going on here? Yeah, it's at least seniority. So what's going on here? I don't want to fight these guys. What if these are the guys that just give me flash recharges? I'm colorblind. Are these ones for loot or are these ones for flash recharges? Can I get an expert opinion here? Can I get an expert witness? That looks like greenish to me. Is that right? I need to phone a friend. These are mana flasks? That's so lame. Southwest. I'm getting some. Okay, YouTube and Twitch are battling. Are these Ashes of War? Oh. Why would I trust anyone except Kyle? He's a real straight shooter. A little pre-lunch dragon battle. What is going on here? It's like a scarab party. This is too much for me. I can't handle it. Oh, 60. Aim for the head. Aim for the head. I feel like this guy's pretty magic resistant, right? But I think these are all like possibly flash refills, right? Oh, my health! What the fuck? Yeah, I think they are. Oh, come on, I moved there. Oh my god. Smarag, the dragon corrupted by Glintstone. He has high magic resistance. Well. We're still doing it. Okay. Let's get a Glintstone key, shall we? So really you have to do a ton of output and rely on killing the scarabs, I guess. Hey, asshole. That was a miss. Oh. Yeah, I got grandkids. What's the big deal? I just don't support them. Alright. So that attack did 100% of my health. This is pretty sick, actually. As long as I keep the horse alive. Okay, so you really slow down when you fire. Yeah, it didn't ask. Didn't ask. This guy's just gonna wipe out my jellyfish anyway. What are the wolves gonna do? This is me and my pony. We need some bonding time. It's me and my pony. Me against the world. Hey, you can't. Does that blue thing on the left just mean no summons anyway? Do these respawn every time, or am I running out of scarabs? Was I really over here? That doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, let me just grind for some levels. Maybe if you have some levels, you'll be a better player. Hit me with the Hall of Fame hits today. Getting all the heaters. Great. Sure glad I stopped to heal there. Now I'm plebbed up. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. Start with the knuckleball. Get him on his heels. These are great glintstone shards. The pebbles are so yesterday. Yeah. It's like Randy Johnson versus Chuck Knobloch. Randy Johnson versus Dennis Eckersley. Sidearm versus a 6'10" overhander. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Who the fuck are you shooting at? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, ba-da, dum, ba-da, dum, ba-da, dum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da-da-ba. Bum, ba-da. Look at that dodge just by yelling at me. Oh, please don't kill me. What are you doing? Okay, quarter done. We're getting there. What do I do? Get him! Poke him! Wait, do I change weapons? Ah! 600, baby. Let's go. Back on the horse. Ah! Oh. I'm sorry! Ah! That was close. I need to kill some scarabs soon. Oh god. No, 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 no. Where'd my pony go? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. Move, move, move! Ah! Where did my horse go? Did the flame hit it? I don't even think the flame had started yet. So the only thing I'm stressed about is what if these scarabs don't come back and I have a limited amount of inputs here. That's the only thing I'm scared of here. That was going well. I was getting myself in a slightly worse area than before. It just disappeared. He just dismounted. Did I not feed him an adequate amount of Raventh? Oh man, that's going pretty well. It's pretty fun. Nice epic scale to it. I'm working on my Wilhelm scream. So that yell I've been doing in Fear is my Wilhelm scream. In case you've been wondering. His eyes are blocked by the crystal. Over here, stupid. Stupid dragon. Uh-oh. Move! Don't let the horse get hit! Oh, the horse got hit! Wait. Where's my stagger? There we go. Oh shit. I hit my horse? I'm dead here. Nope. Oh no. I mean, I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, I'm not pressing a button to do it. I'm just running and the horse is like... I think he got popped by the crystal shot. Like, I think I dodged the crystal shot, but I think it hit him. Yeah, I've gotten one dragon skill so far. Not sure really where to use it, or I kind of had missed that part. All right, back at it. You think I'm jumping? You think I'm dismounting? I'm not even pressing triangle. Unless there's some sort of other way of dismounting I don't know about. But I see what you mean, because... Oh, shit. Because normally you'd fall to the ground with, like, that vulnerability, if that's what you were doing. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. Like, it should be that, right? That? Is that a button combination? Like, I just pressed circle to dash. What? Does the horse get tired? Like, I didn't even press anything there. What the fuck is happening? Clicking L3 is also dismounting? That is something that I totally could be doing. Can I remove that from my inventory? Can I remove that from my options? That sounds like something I'd do. I can't change it. Unless I want to take off crouch for this fight. This is the same. Oh. Just have to navigate with a defter thumb, I guess. I'm hungry. My tummy feels empty. My tum tum. Yeah, it's probably just it's good. It's good to find out what button is doing it. It wasn't I was pressing circle, it's that I was spasming my left thumb. Alright. Where's my fucking energy? There we go. Nice shot. This guy's bad at aiming. Fire, you jerk. I'm stuck in his wing. I'm glad we got through that. Process of elimination of spasmodic things I'm doing. There's just no critters around to interfere with me. Dismount my horsey. Okay, we're good. Shoot. Ooh, right in that eye, baby. Feels good. Oh, what are you doing? Walk right into it. Did you reset? Is that too far away? He doesn't reset his health, does he? Okay. I'm worried about how many more of those larvae there are. That was awkward. Then with a little 360. What's he landing on top of? There we go. What just happened? He's got a little chaotic here. Any more flasks? I'm worried that there's not enough scarabs left anymore. Okay, they're all back. So what happened before? Just like all got eradicated by demon fire and didn't have enough left over? Alright, now that we've learned some mechanics about the game, we're learning a lot. I don't think this will take too long. I wish I had like a sick opening spell. Like just a badass mana dump for like when you just start. That'd be so cool. I would like a pizza right now, honestly. See me feed my horse a raisin? That was fun. Oh man, that's just like stupid camera lock bullshit. Getting the blue Kamehameha next? I don't know. I don't know what I have. But I do have... If we are judging that I do have infinite... Oh, I have new spell slots. If they are saying we have potentially infinite mana here, we can start off with a fat crystal barrage. Alright, let's get back to this. This is like your big mana dump spell. Could be better. Slightly underwhelming. Already? Why? I wonder why that is. Because it hit different parts of his body, I guess? Normally that's when he's at like 2/3. Interesting. I wonder why. I don't know where he is. I don't know where the flame's coming. I'm just running for my life. Oh! Oh, the new one? A second one? What is happening differently here? Oh, I didn't see that coming. A lot more wing attacks. I need some scarabs in my life. Or rather, in his life. Oh, I hate when that happens, man. The problem there is that this has happened multiple times now, that if you stay locked onto him when they fly overhead, because you stay locked onto him, you kind of swerve and turn into the flame without necessarily changing what direction you're moving. I wonder what happened that I got so many more vulnerability breaks there, like staggers. So they drop them just by you running nearby. Yeah, but I only used it at the beginning. So you're saying that poise is like something that lasts till like, so 2 minutes later, he staggers more easily, and then staggers twice before 50% just because I started with the Crystal Barrage? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. All right. Probably could have got a third one off there. That's interesting, their strategy to like work on more poise breaking, because this is. I might have done that. It may have been me. Oh, I really fucked up there. I was focusing on giving raisins and all these things. I had the light on all day. I did it this morning because I was unplugging my capture card. I have my like PlayStation still connected to my computer to a capture card for like months now, having since playing Final Fantasy VII. But I'm not sure what the next PS5 game I'm gonna play is. I could maybe play Armored Core in August. Although I should maybe give one video game company's games a break. Alright. This is taking a while. I don't even find it's that hard. I'm just kind of like... It's a pretty narrow margin of victory. Sorry, pretty narrow margin of defeat. Like, this guy can take me out in a second. Okay. Three of those is a full mana dump. Crazy. Have I even hit him yet? Where you going, bud? Maybe once I break the poise, maybe I should start with another Crystal Barrage after. Stupid mistake. I think I pressed L3 there again. Really, really bad timing. my greatest enemy is myself. My own fucked up left thumb. What a nightmare. This is fun. Like, the worst possible timing. Like, my horse ditched me in the path of searing flames. Searing glintstone flames. If you get near these things, the mosquitoes drop them. Doesn't have to be damage. This is something I've learned as well. He always goes left or right for the flame. Under the wing. When has that ever hit me before? What was that? Oops. Where's he? Oh, that was a mistake. Not that effective. Where's the base? Back there, right? Where's this fight start? There's some scarabs over here. Whoa. Wait, didn't I get flask back there? Oh, he bore it away. Shit. Okay, where are the other dudes? There's very few left. I should take one out. Okay. Should be two. Okay, this should last me. Whoa. I don't know if this is gonna kill him. It should be close though. There we go. Nice. Okay, that was fun. Sorry. I'm sorry, what was that? That was really, really funny. Alright. So hopefully one of these is the Glintstone key. And then I can have lunch. I'm starving. Dragon Wound Grease. Oh, this is a sorceress. Academy Glintstone key. Sick. Alright. Okay, let's take a little look into the... I really thought he was dead there. I maybe got fooled by the sound effect, but I was just chilling. That would have been a really funny death. Anti-dragon effect, golden rune, dragon heart. Where is the dragon communion altar? I'm not sure I know where that is. On an island by the starting point. This place? This place? There? Cool. How do I get there? I got a lot of souls for that. Damn. Should be a cave on the coast. Okay, so that'll be my first thing I do when I come back. So I need... I'm going to say I need 1,500 souls right now to get 2 levels. One of these then. You beat Ludwig and Lawrence yesterday in one day? You're the king. What did you think about the Lawrence fight? Is there anything else I can do here that's like actively beneficial to me?
A pleasure to thank goodness I'm still looking. It's not easy.
I'm so sick of her. Look at that guy. That guy was a weirdo. Big bulbous hat on. Yeah, good. I think there are cheesy ways to beat Ludwig, like using summons, or there's also something called a whirligig saw, which apparently is like crazy effective versus Ludwig. I thought that fight was so hard. That was like the hardest boss fight of my life. I'm not even kidding. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna go eat, because I've been doing this for 4 hours now, and all I had was a baguette with a piece of bread and tomatoes and cheese on it for breakfast. So it's time for me to get a meal in me. So I'll be back in like probably half an hour or so. And then on to more wizardry in the land of Liurnia.